What is up, guys? My name is Jason Fernand. We're back at the last podcast of the F1 season, which is to watch the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We had Max Verstappen win. Lando Norris is the first time world champion for himself. So me and Rob are going to dive into this one, dive into this amazing weekend, this amazing season, and what our plans are for the future off season. So I'm really excited. Rob is actually going to be in here in a second. So I just want to kind of say I thought it was a great race, great win for Max Verstappen. That was awesome. Lando, that was a well-deserved championship for him. Great job for them. Great job for the McLaren team in general. I don't fully agree with the rules, but you know what? You can't give them not props for that. Couple things I want to get into. I think we're going to be looking forward to winter testing. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see all the liveries and how the new car is going to look. And with Cadillac coming in, it's going to be so awesome. It's going to be a great season. And I cannot get ready for the 2026 season. So we're just waiting for Rob. And honestly, I'm just going to kind of just like talk a bit about how I feel about this whole season and where I want improvements from him. So Ferrari, I was going to wear a Ferrari shirt today, but just a little disappointed on the performance of the team this year. And I understand that we just did not have the best car, and that's fine. And I think we have a great set of drivers, and if we have a great car, we're going to do great. I'm going to see some controversial bit, but I'm a little pissed off about how Lewis Hamilton was dealing with his engineer. I don't think that's right. Engineer was just trying to help him out on the track. There's no reason to act like that over the radio, especially in the final race. It just seems like he just seems done with the team. Seems done with the radio engineer. He seems just done. And I understand that. Like, that's tough for a 7-time world champion to go into a car like that first season at Ferrari, which is really the staple point of F1, the best team ever, the best engineered team, the best car, the best aerodynamics, everything. I just don't think it's respectful like how Lewis Hamilton handled his race engineer for the final race of the season. Is that Ferrari tried their best. They just were in an underperforming car against a team like McLaren. You can't compete against that. And the best thing is that Red Bull like fought to the end. Yuki even tried to fight a bit in the last race, and me and Rob are going to get into that bit. But I don't know. I really have great hopes for Ferrari next year. We have like new engine regulations. I think it's going to be awesome. It's like a lot of these things is going to be engines. Aerodynamics is out. It's going to be engine-based racing next year, which I think is awesome because like that really is going to dissociate the terms between like a constructor and like a normal base car because like now you're gonna have to be making your engine more powerful than what you could do with aerodynamics, and I think that's awesome. I think Ferrari's a good option because they're also gonna be supplying Cadillac. They're gonna be supplying forgot they still supplying Haas. Haas is right, and there's Rob right now. That's great timing right there.
I
Good man.
poured myself a giant tequila because
Oh
I'm
shit.
still in mourning. I'm still in mourning. I'm not going to get over it.
Yeah, I know.
Da 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 da.
I know. You're the sad version now. It's like a little small pour. I don't know. I
Da,
was
da, da.
talking a bit about how we're getting ready for like the next season with the engine regulations and how we're thinking like Ferrari engine is going to do compared to this year. And honestly, I was just a little upset about how Lewis Hamilton was handling his race engineer the last race. That was disrespectful in my opinion.
Well, I think Lewis has been a little disappointed by his experience at Ferrari. I think Lewis has been a little disappointing at Ferrari,
Oh,
and
definitely.
some drivers just are when they're at the end of a long season and they're breaking records for the wrong reasons, they can turn around and just like act a fool. So
I know. I didn't like how like because I watched him like his race video. I did not like how he was talking to his race engineer. He's like
maybe
yelling
maybe
at him
he's,
like tell him to shut the fuck up. I'm like you don't need to be doing that to the guy. Like just let him. He's trying to help you out. There's no reason to like get mad at him.
he hasn't really gotten into a good rhythm with the team, and I think like what we're seeing are symptoms of the bigger problem, which is he hasn't figured out how to get into sync, and he's just getting starched by Leclerc. Um, in an embarrassing fashion,
Yes, especially when you're
um,
paid $60 million a year, you should be like,
for zero podiums.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Oh my God, somebody's got to tell Dom not to just call me. I don't. This guy is just like he just
You talking
calls me.
Dom?
You know, Dom. Yeah, I love him,
Oh,
but
oh, I love it.
yeah,
What is he trying to do a little business deal right now?
I think he's trying to do like content stuff for Pitch Left, but we're recording the pod.
Yeah,
Um,
it's gotta understand
so
it. Monday nights is our thing. One thing I was just actually trying to get into, and I don't know if you have any opinions right now. What are we gonna do for off season? If you want to like kind of like give a little bit of like
I
an
mean,
insight.
we could do a couple of like we can do a monthly one where we're just checking in, rumor mill, emergency pod, and get into our rhythm. But I love like night, the Monday night
I
after
feel
the
like we should. I
race.
feel like we should still do a Monday thing and just like kind of like over a week, like figure out like what teams are doing off season, what drivers are doing off season, kind of just like get together and just talk about it. If that's good
We
with
could
you,
totally do that. That we could totally do it. I'm not going to not read about it. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
I'm
feel like
not
it's kind of. I
not
feel like it's kind of fun, right? Like kind of like keep it
yeah.
going.
And I'm super interested in what's going to happen in the new regs. I'm very interested. I mean, Max sounds like for not that this is a Max show, but it kind of is. Um, that he's like, if it's boring, I'm out,
Yeah, I
which
saw that
is
one too. That's crazy.
crazy. Yeah,
I know.
man,
Another one big thing I was talking about was like we could do the bar rain testing. We could do like a recap of that.
I can't wait for testing. Testing in the new regs, session one of the new test of the testing, day one of testing. Session one, new regs is my favorite. It's the
Yeah.
Christmas of Formula One. You get to see who turns up with what, and they all look so different. And the performance is all over the map, and it's like really hard to tell who's where. It's just wonderful. It's the most wonderful time of
Totally.
year.
And
And
then we could
Aston
also do
Martin's going
like
to starch everybody. That's my call right
think so.
now. I think Adrian
Ooh,
Newey is
I
going
like
to.
you. I feel like our first podcast we
Oh,
did the
well,
we did the bets against each other. Let's do a bet. What team do you think is gonna be the
nah. I
best? So
forgot.
which team?
It's a Honda. I forgot it's a Honda engine. I forgot they're going away from Mercedes. A Honda engine. Never mind. Honda's not going to nail it.
No, they're not. Honestly, I don't think Honda's gonna nail it. I don't think
Ugh,
Red Bull and Ford is gonna nail it either. I
no,
don't think so. I really
no.
don't.
I don't think I don't see how there's a way.
I totally agree with you. I think the Mercedes engines are gonna be like outperforming everyone this year. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and so like who do we have rocking a Merc engine next year? We
The
have Mercedes,
Mercedes,
McLaren,
McLaren, uh,
Williams,
Williams. That's it.
Alpine,
No, it says Audi. I thought they had their own engine this year.
Alpine.
Oh, Alpine. I thought. Wait. Oh, you're
Who's
right. No,
Alpine converting to? They're converting to Mercedes,
No.
aren't they?
I'm talking about a different team. Is Alpine not BWT?
Well, Alpine used to be Renault, and they rock the Renault engine, and I'm pretty sure they're dropping the Renault engine next year to rock a Mercedes engine because they're just not competitive in the engines anymore. And I'm sorry I sound like I've been smoking cigarettes and blowing dicks,
Oh,
but
yeah, Rob.
I
I know your excuse right now. Don't worry. Your voice was so
bro,
dead after the pitch slip. It was so funny.
during the pitch left, like I'm gonna have to edit that shit. I'm not gonna get as much screen time. It's okay.
Your voice was so like Friday morning. I barely could like you barely could even get a conversation out. Like I barely could hear
Bro,
like
I
five
barely survived Friday morning. Do you
Yo,
remember that shit?
oh
Just
no, that
packed
was so
all my
funny.
stuff. I'm just laying on the couch, and you're like,
That was
here's a
so funny.
beer. Here's a
Yeah, no,
beer, Tech Jesus.
Jess, Amy, and Gina are yelling at you like we gotta leave in like 45 minutes. And you literally look at me and you're like 45 minutes. You're like I'm sitting back down. You're like don't talk to me like leave in 15 minutes. I'm like this is
Yeah,
insane.
I was a mess. I was like taking roadies. Uh,
You were you so were. And I remember
Jess was like,
Jess told you to stop drinking beer, so you grab a seltzer, and you're like, she said no seltzer though. She said anything about seltzer, and me and Gavin were dying on the couch. We're like, this guy, that was awesome.
she
No,
was
you're right.
so
No,
mad at me.
yeah, no, I mixed. I'm not gonna lie, that's totally my fault. My brain fart. I was mixing Alpine with Sauber for some reason.
It's
Totally my
okay.
fault.
It's okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
RIP Saba. They had a great run in Formula One.
Oh, I
The
totally
chapter
agree.
has come to an end. Now it's an Audi team, and hopefully they're a little bit more competitive now. They just never had the resources to go get the right engineers to push in the last couple of years, and that's just the unfortunate part of it is that well, I think actually the fortunate part of it is that it's a sport of engineers and racers, and in
Totally
that
agree.
order. And so if you don't have the engineers, you're just never going to put together the right car, and you're not going to be competitive on track. And so if you have a team that's just not competitive on track, it means that it's time to bring in a crew of engineers. Like, you need to get new engineers. And so the best part of what we're going to probably see in the offseason is the number of engineers that are taken away from McLaren and go towards Audi, go towards Aston, go towards Williams. And it's just the pillaging that happens when a team is, as good as McLaren was. And we'll see like how they adapt and adopt this new into the new regs, and we'll see who comes out on top. I mean, it's just always a wonderful time when you just don't know who went too far into the season this year trying to develop this car, and who's gonna be able to adapt the most coming into the new regs. And I'm unfortunately worried that it's just going to be an engine, series regulation cycle. And in that case, it's going to be Mercedes. They make the best engines, and
We
that's
talked
just what
about
it
this.
is.
We talked about the last podcast. It's like Mercedes engines are you really can't like if you're like a team that needs a good engine, you're gonna pick Mercedes, and
Of
that's
course you are.
yeah. And then what? Like, well, so we're gonna have an Audi engine, we're gonna have a Mercedes engine. Uh,
Is
from
Audi making the engine?
I I really thought they were because I thought the only team that was I thought Cadillac was gonna take the Ferrari engine. Yeah, it looks Audi's gonna build their own engine.
Okay. They've already started working on it, or they're building their engine for what year? 28, 30,
No, it says that
26?
they're gonna use their own developed engine for 2026.
Okay, they must have been planning this for a while then. These engines are
Oh yeah, I missed
I
it.
mean, look, for the public, the general public, and like, you're our audience, by the way, and I'm not talking down to you. I'm talking to you. The hardest engine to make in the world is the Formula One engine.
Oh,
It
definitely.
has such tight packaging. It has such tight restrictions. It's hard. It's really,
No,
and the weight
also
matters
you gotta go into like the durability and the reliability of the engine because you also need to make
y-
sure that thing's because what I forget the terms like there's a certain amount of engine swaps you can do a year because you
too.
can't be on you can't is it two?
It's two or three.
Also, I wonder how that's gonna affect because like remember that also the electric unit could be also switched out too so now it's gonna be 50-50 so the electric unit's probably gonna deplete
Go
faster.
often, dude.
Yeah,
The
I don't
torque
know
should be incredible. The cars will be lighter, they're gonna be smaller,
exactly.
but I heard they're gonna be clipping on the straights.
I think so too. And we talked about the last podcast too. Like, is F1 used to be like the pinnacle of like top speed racing, and now we're getting beat by like IndyCar. It's like
Yay!
we're not like the fastest car anymore, and it's sad.
Okay.
Yeah, it is, and we're stepping away from it. We're like, you know what? We need more electric. No,
Yeah.
we don't.
No,
I know.
we
I get the
don't.
idea. They're trying to save combustion engines as like internal combustion engines as much as they can by doing these more hybrid things or like trying out different
We
fuel
don't have
types.
enough battery. We don't have enough lithium to make all of a car, and we don't have enough charging stations, which, by the way, get charged by coal, which is way dirtier than gas, by the way. We don't have enough
No,
infrastructure
I
to
totally agree.
support all
I totally agree.
electric. And if
No, no, you keep no, I get your point.
I'm just
That
saying,
makes so
like,
much
so
sense.
I think they've done the studies on it. It takes 77 years for a electric car to be on the road to offset the carbon
Oh, easy.
footprint of one of those batteries. And they go through in 77 years, you go through like 11 batteries. So
Oh, there
it
you go.
doesn't make any sense. It's like, unless it's a day-to-day driver, and it especially doesn't make sense if you're doing if you're doing a race, because you're going to go through that engine, like that battery, and like you're just going to fucking deplete it. So I think they're looking at the future and trying to figure out a path forward. I'm happy they're doing it. I wish they were doing it in another series. Formula One is the pinnacle of racing. And if it's not the fastest car around each circuit on the calendar, then what are we
Agreed.
doing?
Doesn't matter anymore. I mean
It
that's
doesn't
why
matter anymore.
I thought the whole point of bringing like Formula E is like let's test out electric platforms.
That's where all the gays go, is Formula E.
Yeah. Well, like, also like I totally agree with you. We shouldn't be testing this on F1 cars. It should be like something that we're like building sideline, like trying to
Yeah.
figure out how we can actually make a car reliable. And I totally agree with you. The lithium iron thing is really bad, and you're right on the part too. My parents have a electric car, and they have to charge it every night in my house. Where's the electricity coming from my house?
Hey man, and you know what's going to get harder to get with all the AI? Electricity. It is an electricity suck.
Oh
It
yeah,
takes so much electricity. Do you know how many data farm deals I'm working on right
I
now?
know. I saw that, and then I saw the thing where too was like it's like a gallon of water makes like a that has a cooldown like one processor to make a certain amount of memes.
They're
It's
getting
like
smart. They're getting smarter about the
it's-
water and the cooling, though. They're getting really smart about it.
yeah, I saw they want to push in like the space and shit. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. So what I'm saying is, if we back out of the macro of this, which I would spend the entire podcast railing on the macro. Um, but were it up to me, I would spend the entire podcast railing on the macro. I might do it. Fuck. Okay. The
I was like, we
closer
got
you
time.
are to the production of energy, the more valuable like per inch your time is. So like if you're in oil, if you're in nuclear, if you're in gas, if you're in coal, if you're in solar, if you're producing actual energy, your value per unit of time spent is the best ratio in the world.
Oh
It's
shit.
the most valuable territory you can spend your time. Next is weapons. Weapons is next, and those two motherfuckers look at each other like we're good. Then information technology.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
So there's kind of like a whole hierarchy here, kind of like a pyramid
yeah. So
thing.
this whole movement towards green could be seen as you know nothing more than a way to destabilize the Middle East.
Wow, that's crazy.
We
Damn.
poured tens and or maybe hundreds of billions of dollars into renewables that aren't doing nearly what they were promised to do. Like, look, wind turbines. I'm sorry, like I'm a fan of
Those-
solar up to extent. Wind turbines, fuck all the way off. Like, come
no,
on,
yeah,
this
no,
is
I remember watching that clip on TikTok. I think it was from like a show called the Landman, and he explained like in a wind turbine, one it takes how much diesel to drive that thing out to the middle of the desert, how much oil goes into making that concrete structure, lubing that thing for the next 20 years, and by the end of it, it stops working at 20 years and you have to scrap it. It's
this
like
is
it
the biggest.
makes
So what we're experiencing in Formula One next year, when none of the cars are going to get above 200 miles an hour, I want
sense.
all of you to remember that the reason that we're here is because we are such low information people. We can't make it through an article. We can barely make it through a headline. Our attention spans have been so shortened that they're able to pull the wool over our eyes consistently. And so when you talk about people, I mean, think about this. Think about how fucking stupid this is. You go to a grocery store, they won't give you a plastic bag, they give you a paper bag, and you're filling it with plastic products. You're
Oh Lord,
filling it with like, bro, what the fuck? Like if everything was paper, biodegradable, I'm like, I got it, but I'm like, you're literally putting detergent in there. You're literally putting milk in there. You're literally putting like everything's wrapped in plastic.
it
Everything's
makes
made of
sense. Yeah.
plastic. Why can't my fucking bag be plastic? Why don't we just have all
I'm saving the
reusable
world. I'm saving the world
bags?
in one. I'm saving the world in one bag. Cool. And then,
No,
then
you're
you go.
not
And then
doing
you go.
shit.
And then you go out in your car and you drive back running off of gas, doing all this shit. It's like it never makes sense. I totally agree. And I understand F1. Like they're like again. I don't know. Like I guess like regulations probably do like have to vary because each country probably has different laws. That might be fair.
No, no, it's because they're all
That
falling into like no, it's because they're all falling into line and saying like we want this to be acceptable. We don't want to get canceled. We don't want our beautiful sport to go away. And I agree with them. But you also have to push back and be like, no, fuck you. Like,
no.
no, until it's faster, we can't do it. Want to know why?
I totally
We're
agree.
Formula One. We're Formula One,
You
not
should be
Formula
getting
1.5.
you should not be getting rid of speed over reliability, like what you're saying, like environmental reasons, unless you figure out a way to make the speed stay by like stabilizing the environment. You're right. If there's a way that you really figure it out, like a nice mix between electric and gas, but we keep the same speed, I would love that. Like I'm not gonna complain too much because like I personally don't like it, but like if that's something we have to stand up to, like introducing
I mean,
electricity, hybrid
the
engines.
torque is so fucking good. I love the torque. But what I'm saying
But
is,
if you're just
and I
if you're
get
saying
it.
if we can't reach 200 miles per hour in a straight, what the fuck? Like that's
They'll
not
all
right.
redesign all the tracks. How about no? How about
No.
no? No.
Yeah,
Because
that's not fair.
sometimes I just want to like be scared for the driver going on a straight. Like, is that the worst thing in the
Exactly.
world? Is
Meanwhile,
that the
meanwhile, like
worst thing?
meanwhile, like we just bring back like the V8s, no halos,
No,
just
bring back
ripping down the fucking track.
V12s. Bring back V12s.
Oh, when they possibility they used to manual shift too, so like they had to like go between like a steering wheel
Dude,
and manual shift.
they used to strap those
Oh,
homies on a missile and like go fuck yourself. I'm like, I hope
no,
I
maybe
do.
that's like another thing we do like during off season. Let's like interact with old season F1, and you can just like react.
Oh yeah, I love old season
That's not a bad idea,
F1.
right? I
Oh
mean,
no,
also
it's
the
not bad
views.
at all. Do you have the
What
F1
viewer would get?
map?
Yeah, dude. What viewer would get mad at us like if a V12 just whipped by across the screen? Like,
Ah! You can watch how
zoom.
big of a you can watch how big of a punk every champion has been. You know, can we talk about this? Lando, we talked about it on the pod a couple weeks ago that like he's come into his own in a way where he's like he's put his elbows out, really gone head to head, been a bit of a whinge on the mic, but like honestly has raced like a champion in many ways, in ways that he didn't early on in his career. He's changed. And the one thing that bothers me is he still tries to play this innocent act. And by the way, can we say something? Lando's mom, you know your son's probably gonna win the championship. What the fuck was with that outfit? Like your hair's a mess. Your
I didn't
glasses are
see
from
this.
Walmart. Your kit's from fucking Kmart. Like you look terrible. Please go get fucking made up. Like they showed her 1,000 goddamn times. Like look at
No
her.
way.
She looks like, dude, she looks like
I gotta
Ratchet
see. I
Ann.
gotta
It's
see
like,
this right
bro, was your mom on welfare? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Like, dude,
now.
look at the thing. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. What is going on? You didn't tell your mom? Like, hey, mom, I bought you a.
Is it one with the pink glasses and like the crazy like
Yes.
scarf? Oh my god, what is that?
What is that? You didn't tell
Yo,
mom? You didn't tell mom she's going to be on TV a bunch of times? Or she's like, oh, I just want to look normal. You
also
look stupid.
either way, if even if you didn't win it, she probably would have been on film at one point. Like what?
And I'm very aware I'm saying you look stupid wearing this fucked up hat and this sweatshirt, but like I
That's
had a
fair.
long day, you know what I'm saying?
Like it looks like she walked into a Kohl's or a Primark and was like,
Bro, Primark would be like, get the fuck out of here. You've got no taste. What
"That's
in the
ins-
fuck is that? Like, tell her she's going to be on TV. Tell her.
that's insane." Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I did not see like that's the thing. I didn't even see that on like Instagram or anything. That's
How?
crazy though. I don't know. That's not.
You probably
Let's
thought
say
it was some homeless lady. Like,
yeah,
why is that
you
homeless
must have
lady?
scrolled by. I'm like, oh, what the hell is this? That's
Bruh,
crazy.
bruh,
Wow.
bruh, bruh. What is going on? Why did
Yo.
no one tell her? Like, you're going to be on fucking TV.
It's kind of like she didn't even think her own son was gonna win it.
She was did it the day before in qualies too, and I was like, for sure, surely they'll tell her. Surely
Like,
someone will
yo,
say,
this is the race. Like, let's get locked in.
Have you seen your son's girlfriend?
No.
Impeccable. Lando's girlfriend? Impeccable.
Ooh. Oh, the one in the purple, the magenta dress.
I didn't see the dress. I just
Oh
got
no,
lost in her eyes.
that's Oscar Piastri's girlfriend. There we
She
go.
looked she looked kind of homely too, to be honest. I was like, what the fuck's going on? You know what it is? It's
Oh yeah,
the
I remember this girl. She's the one that doesn't really want to be on like on camera at all. Oh, she was on camera a lot.
I bet she has an OnlyFans.
She does look like she would. Is that a bad thing to
She
say?
does. No, we're not slut shaming.
Nah, no, no, no.
No.
Lando
You know
Norris.
what though? I do want to talk about the inequity in pay on OnlyFans. Men make a fraction of what
Crazy.
women make on OnlyFans, and we're working just as hard. Why is it that the women are making more than the men? I don't understand.
Yo, I gotta sit there and do all like the
I'm just
messages and like
kidding.
all these weird
I
guys. Like, why
I
am I not getting
totally
money?
understand. I totally understand. It's because that's a fake argument. It's not real. It's like for dumb people, highlight
Yeah,
people, highlights
I
people.
absolutely
All right,
agree.
so where were we before we divulged got into the
We're gonna,
hideousness
all right, we're
of
gonna.
Lando's mom, who, by the way, is so homely looking
Well,
that I don't
I'm
think I'm
gonna
going to be able to have sex for several days. Like I swear to God,
like
like she
Rob
killed my sex drive,
Rob got turned
killed it.
off. Rob
Oh,
got turned off.
I don't
Look
know
at
if it's
that.
ever going to come back. I don't know if it's
That's
ever going to
crazy.
come back.
I wanna start us off on a good one right now. What
Wait,
the
we were
hell?
talking about Lando. We were talking about Lando. We were
Oh,
talking about
so
Lando.
there. Oh, you wanna go?
Yeah,
Yeah, go back to that.
because
Go back to that.
Lando comes out from the pit. They pit him. His tires must have been dropping off like crazy for them to pit him. They pit him, and he comes out in traffic. And I
Yep.
mean, the DRS train from hell. And if that homie didn't put in two of the best laps I've seen since Max in Miami in
No, 23.
2020, 22, 23, 23,
23. It was
23.
23. 23. No, it was sensational. There's like those two laps were
Unreal.
sensational, but I was really gonna
Should have
get
been
to
a
the one.
penalty. Should have been a penalty for going off the track against Sonoda. I mean,
That's
Sonoda's
what I wanted to
weaving.
get. That's the first thing I wanted to get into. Like I was literally saving up to talk to you.
He's weaving. He's weaving,
What
trying to
the
break the
hell?
toe.
But like
He's trying to
also
break the toe. He was
I know
not
I know
moving.
actors.
He was not moving. No, that's such crap. And then what I fucking love is the British announcers who are like, "Oh, hey, there was a step too far, and don't you think Red Bull went a bit too far on that?" It's like, dude, he's breaking the
No,
toe. You're totally
no.
allowed to break the toe. He's not moving under braking. He moved to the inside. He left a car's length, a car's width in there, and Lando took a full car width between him and Sonoda. Go look it up if you don't believe me. It's
No,
about a
absolutely.
car width between, and he's fully off the track, fully off the track. No penalty, of course.
No, that's what I
Would
was
you
gonna get
think?
into. That's what I want to get to first because like at first when I heard that when I first saw the clip because by the way I got on the flight and I knew the race was gonna start after I took off, landed.
Did you just
And
want to kill yourself?
I was not trying to see anything. Guess what the first thing popped on my phone when I landed when I got service? News article: Lando, your new world champion. I'm like, God damn it! But then I saw the clip of like Sonato just like basically just let him by like this. I'm like, what the hell?
No, he didn't. He
And I was
blocked off the inside, and
yeah,
Lando left
I
a
was mad
bigger
Sonoda.
gap. Lando left a gap that was almost as big as the gap between his two teeth. It was almost
Exactly.
that big. Not quite. That's a big fucking gap. That's the Grand Canyon of gaps. He almost did it. There was so much space there. And it was like,
I totally agree.
Lando,
Yeah.
you got to go. You got to keep two. It's not even a half car's width apart. It's a
No,
tire width. You
no.
could have ridden the line. You didn't because you're fucking scared. But
I totally
congratulations. We had to watch you cry for a fucking half hour after the race. Oh, you're not human if you don't have tears in your eyes. No, I'm very fucking human. And I will tell you that as happy as I was for Lando, hold it together, man. Like
you
at
should
some point,
totally
stop with
should.
the aw shucks fucking act, bro. No one believes you anymore. You've
No,
been
no.
such you've been such a twat for the last year and a half. It's impossible to believe that you're actually a
Literally,
sincere person.
ever since his first win in Miami, he's just been like a fucking twat. And you're so right.
Oh God, I hate.
That changed him. That really changed him.
It should have a Formula One win should change you, and I'm not
But not
upset at
to
his
that
change.
though. But
I
not
have
to that.
no problem with him changing. Here's what I have a problem with: him acting like he hasn't changed. It's like Lando. Everyone can see you've changed. You got your penis whacked off, and you got your tits put off, like you got tits put in, and you got your chin shaved, and you're telling us your name is Landa. Like your name is like, of course you've changed. Don't pretend that you're not Landa now. Like
I
we
know.
got it.
That's
We're
awesome.
adopting your new fucking identity. We accept you in everything that you are. Why are you pretending that you're not this new
Not
person?
the new
You're
person.
an
I agree
asshole now.
with you.
Like, and it's okay. Every champion is an asshole. No one holds it against them. The only time we hold them against it is when they're
They don't
fucking
act like they did it.
obviously exactly
It's simple as
Lewis.
that.
Yeah.
Literally
Oh, I
simple as
want to save the world. Oh, shut the fuck up,
yeah. Yeah,
Lewis.
fuck off that with that.
Oh,
I love that. Every single time we need to bring up something, that's like the one line that Rob brings up and it's so perfect. Because it actually just it really actually in case it eclipses the personality of an F1 driver and when they win a championship. It's like they think they're all this before, and they're just like, oh, we're like so much like good friends. We're such a good like community, and like once you get that win, they turn into assholes. And you're so right. Lando's like that one person that, like thinks he's the same, but he's not. And you're right. You'll never be the same. That's just how it works.
No, it's okay. And like nobody's going to hold it against you. Just
No.
stop pretending. It's like the first time you see a woman and you're like, no
That's
more. If they have cooties, I want the cooties. Okay. To pretend at that point that you're not attracted to them, like it's just like those guys who are like, I'm friends with girls because I want to like be
yeah.
like I'm a promoter of women. It's just like stop, bro, stop. Just be
Yeah, I
honest.
I
Like,
can see right through you. And, like there's no reason to hide it. It's
yeah,
like
man, you're just trying to fuck them. It's okay.
it's okay.
Just be honest
We're
about
not
it.
mad at you. We're not upset with you. Like do what you
That's
need to
your
do.
do what you need to do. No one's gonna hold it against you. Here's my problem with Lando though. Lando doesn't own it.
Yeah, I totally
And
agree.
bro, can we talk about this real quick? I love Lando. Just gonna say it. I don't love Lando. Fuck that guy. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say we got to talk about what was the plan for Piastri? You put him
I don't
out there and
I don't
basically
know.
put him on the Ferrari of strategies, just like we're just hoping for a safety car. Like, is that must have been that's the only strategy that makes sense. It's the only strategy that makes sense.
In my opinion, right now, I do not think they were gonna let Oscar win at all.
That's why I said Kimmy's fault, like Kimmy's thing in the last race didn't matter because they would have just swapped the cars. There's just
Yeah,
no way they wouldn't have. And it's like the only way I've been upset is if Leclerc had gotten in there, which he was never going to do when they pitted him right behind, like
oh,
right behind Lando. Did
no,
Lando come out in the 2 laps of traffic? Yes. Could Charles have pulled off the overcut? Maybe. I'll tell you
maybe
what wasn't going to happen. Charles was not going to go into the pit right behind Lando and overtake him. That was never going to happen.
that's actually probably the worst strategy from Ferrari, and we've heard some way worse strategies from Ferrari. It's just
I
like
mean,
I mean, oh no, I shouldn't say that. I should take that back. One of the worst strategies, but like I know Ferrari's made some really bad ones. I mean, like we talk about like double stacking a pit stop for no reason when you weren't even supposed to do it.
dude,
It's like this
who,
small thing with Ferrari. It's like you sit back and you're like, why? Like why can't you just
how on fire was Max this weekend though? You look at
bro?
that. You look at that
Even like
quality.
my
Hmm.
senior manager at work, he's a McLaren fan. So before I went down to Florida, he was like,
You told him to fuck all the way
he was
off,
like,
right?
He's like, I'm gonna let McLaren win. He's like, they're gonna win. And I'm like, whatever. And like he came up to me today. He's like, I told you. And like dab me up. I'm like, you got him, man. He's like, but he did stand back. He's like, damn though, like Max was fast. And I'm like,
Max
yeah,
is the
he
greatest.
was. He was.
The, the Max is gonna Barry Sanders the fuck out of this. Like, and what I
Oh
mean by
yeah,
that is Barry left so much on the like to be wondered and like, oh, I wonder what could have happened if he played 2 more years. Would he have beaten Walter and like and you
exactly.
gotta like would Emmett have ever caught him and you have all these questions. It's like I honestly think Max is gonna be the same way. But the only difference is that like Max won 4 championships and two of them were in cars that weren't the fastest car on the grid.
And
And so like
he almost won a fifth one and not even close to the
in
fastest car.
probably the
Like
fourth fastest car this year, the fourth.
oh yeah, no, you we would go McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull,
I
I
would say,
guess.
do you think the Mercedes was faster than the Ferrari this year? At
Yeah.
times.
I guess you may be right. I think you put Ferrari third then. Yeah.
I don't know where they ended up in the standings. I just felt like
I mean,
Timmy was,
Ferrari started on second. Ferrari started on second. They landed fourth.
no, they beat Red Bull.
Like it was third.
I think they beat Red Bull. I don't know that. I'm just
I
saying
think you're
it.
right. I mean,
Dude,
which is
I have to
insane.
make I have to make an official apology to the fans, all the fans, the millions of fans around the world of the Double Stack podcast. When I said that Lance Stroll had done some work on Fernando, I redacted it and I said I was so wrong on the pod last week. But I still need to do one of these because I didn't realize that Fernando it's his third season where he whitewashed his teammate in qualies.
Wow.
Third fucking season.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Nobody else has done it more than once.
Wow.
Max did it this year, by the way. Max did it this year.
I
He
mean, yeah, but like
whitewashed everybody.
that makes sense. But damn, that's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's
Fernando's a
yo.
fucking tyrant.
I mean, yeah, you have to be like that when like you're like young. Wait, oh wait, the new Red Bull driver wasn't even
Oh,
born when. Oh, bless you, Rob.
thank you. Thank you. I
The
feel
the new
blessed.
the new Racing Bull driver wasn't even born when Alonso won his first world champion.
God, you know,
That's insane.
but I feel like I mean, I feel that gap too, like between us. Like I was legally drinking when you were born. I was out
We knew
at the
that.
bars. And you were like, "What's up? I'm here."
I guess you're right. Damn. You
Yeah. So
got me on that one. Yo, I love we're pairing like F1 drivers to like us drinking.
it's
It's
like,
like,
what about my old ass over here, bro?
it's like I'm in my prime of drinking right now, and you're
You
just
can't even
started.
drink. How are
You
you?
don't need
21?
20. So close.
Has ever had a drink? Can't wait to have the first drink with you.
I know. What?
All right.
Next pitch lift, Next pitch lift
Next
Miami, maybe
pitch
like
though.
2 years.
We're not gonna do Miami. We're gonna do Boston.
No, no, you're doing January, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of pushback from the crew today. A lot of pushback.
Really?
They don't want to do 12 shows
Why not?
because they're gay.
I don't understand. Also, like most of you guys just live in Boston, so it's like easy.
I know. I honestly don't get it. They're like, well, it's going to be a lot for the crew. And I was like, why?
Yeah. What?
We're going to do the same location. It's going to be
Yeah,
so fucking easy.
like if you say like 12 different locations in different like location of the country, then I'd be like, okay, that might like we're not like
Same,
an F1, we're
literal
not like an
same,
F1
same
team.
space, same building.
Yeah. What?
I'm at a loss. Jason. I'm at a loss. And I was like,
No, I
guys,
totally
like
agree.
I had different conversations with multiple team members, and they all said the same thing. Like maybe like top end we do 10, and I was like, the fuck are we gonna do 10? Well, in July and August, no one's gonna want to do it. And I was like,
What?
guys, I can't, I
I feel like
can't.
it's one of those best months because like it's gonna be warm outside. You get everyone out and
Well,
about. It's like
they were like, none of the beasties will be there. That's the perfect time for us to switch it to judges. Like it's the perfect time to get influencer judges that have big followings. It's like it's the perfect time to make that switch. And it's like, I don't know, man. But it was a lot of pushback today. A lot of pushback. And if the crazy shit is they think I'm gonna listen. It's like, do you think I'm gonna listen?
no. The fuck? Rob's
I-
gonna do what he wants to do. Like, yeah. Yo, love your opinion. Great to hear, but like, did I ask for it? No. It's like I love that.
oh, it's so funny. It's so
Bro, that's why
funny.
I love you. You just keep everything so fun, and we're gonna have a great off season with F1 podcast. Just
Oh my
guys, we're just gonna
God.
make honestly, we're just gonna do like
Can I say
random
something?
events. Like we'll get you on
I
a
feel
set.
like I feel like even the best Formula One pods are so shit. Like all my favorite ones, they're just so ugh.
It's
They're
like the same thing. It's like the same thing
oh
all the time. It's like they're
oh
always they're pushing for
oh
like the basic
oh.
content.
No, they're
It's
talking to the niche of the niche. They're talking to like the people who love Formula One. They're not talking to people who are like, what happened this weekend when for 47 minutes nothing was happening on track? And it was like, I hope you had some mimosas because literally the most boring ass fucking race. Like, what an exciting race. For
no,
whom? When was it get exciting besides when Lando was tearing through that DRS train and they didn't even fucking acknowledge how good those two laps were. Like they
I'll tell you.
kept going back. I was like, guys, that was the race. If he Sonoda's it, if he Sergio's it, where he pulls up to the back of people and doesn't know how to overtake, he loses the driver's championship. He loses it.
Exactly. Exactly.
If he stays behind those cars for one fucking lap, he loses it. And I don't think that was acknowledged. The other thing that wasn't acknowledged, and it should have been fucking acknowledged, because they hate Red Bull, and they shouldn't because Red Bull rocks. Gonna get that sponsorship, not gonna lie.
Oh,
Um,
oh,
I think the thing they didn't acknowledge was that if Sergio was in the second Red Bull seat, then he would have kept Lando behind him.
I think you would. Yo, that's what's gonna bring the fair point.
He
Yuki,
kept
Yuki,
Lewis in a much faster car behind him. You
I
don't
know.
think he could have kept Lando?
Yuki,
Lando?
Yuki
Come
could
on,
not.
bro.
Yuki could not defend against Lando, and
Can't defend.
that's exactly what I said today.
He's
I was
too
like,
fucking polite.
and
You're like,
I hate,
oh,
I
it's
hate like,
just moving.
I'm gonna say one thing. I hate that everyone like was hating on Yuki a lot because, like, to be fair, we know that that Red Bull car is shit. Max could do well, but like, I feel like the problem with Yuki is like, I feel like he didn't even try to defend. He was in the beginning, and then like the second he noticed that Lando was just like
Bro,
going wild.
all he literally did, and he caught hell for it, was weaving to break the toe, which is
Yep,
like, what the fuck? If you can't weave to break the toe, what are we talking about?
I
What are we
totally agree.
talking about? What are we talking
No,
about? It's
that's a fair
fucking
point.
racing. You can't break the fucking toe. You're losing time. And he wasn't even doing it erratically. It was so obvious. He's like, I'm just trying to break the toe.
Yeah,
And then Lando goes to the inside and he covers off the inside. He's not even under braking at that point. And what does Lando do? All four wheels well off the track because he knows
yeah, he
British
knows.
got him.
Yep,
FIA got him. The FIA Mafia got him.
yep.
Got it.
It
People
was the
talk,
same.
yeah.
It was almost the same stewards from the 2020 race at Abu Dhabi as this one. There was one steward that was mentioned.
2021,
Yeah, the
2021,
same. Yeah, the same stewards. Isn't that hilarious?
greatest race ever. Fuck you, Lewis fans.
Yes, fuck
Fuck
you.
you right in the ass.
Yes, yes. Think your name's world
You're never
champion?
getting that
No.
championship back. You never get it back. I'm sorry. Just like the Raiders fans who bitch about the tuck rule. Fuck you. We got our
Fuck
Super
you.
Bowl.
Get the fuck out of here. You ain't welcome to this podcast.
The fuck out of here. If you're a Lewis fan who's still whinging about Abu Dhabi in 2021,
oh,
go
oh.
fuck yourself.
And
Go
then, and then,
subscribe to the race.
and
Leave
then,
us alone.
And then Mossy's trying to take our other championship. Like, you guys need to
It's
stop
not going to
complaining about
happen.
championships. Well, the championship's decided, it's done.
Oh my
That's it.
God. Who is this class of fucking cucks that go around and go, oh, I'm going to legally dispute my lost championship? Take your loss like a man and go home.
It's been like what since Mousy racing Formula One? Like,
Who
I don't even know.
cares?
It's like
Who cares?
2013. Like, yeah, get
Who
out of
ca-
here, bro. Like,
What a
you're done.
loser. And
I
Lewis will
love.
probably do the same thing.
Oh,
Lewis will probably do the same thing.
100% he's gonna do the same thing.
Oh,
Oh,
Lewis.
so fair.
Oh, I should have been 8 time. That would make me better than Michael.
You guys took my.
You'll never be greater than Michael Schumacher. Got it?
Put that on point right there.
You're never
No,
going to be
exactly.
better than him. Stack your wins, stack your records.
Yes,
It doesn't fucking matter.
yes.
You're not ever going to
And
beat
also,
him.
let's get to the point. Go look at Max
Yeah.
Verstappen's records.
Yes. Dude, can I say something? When they
Do it.
told Max he gotten 100 podiums in 188 races, did you see his quote?
No, I did not.
He's like, "I missed the podium 88 times."
Yo, yo,
What?
Max is the best. Sometimes I
He's
got
just like, I'm the fastest.
for content wise and like everything else. Like Max is so awesome on camera. Like
Yo, all
like
right.
I love it.
For all you motherfuckers who the extent of your social media like output, and I'm not blaming you because I used to be the same way, is like you taking pictures of your feet at the end of your beach chair, or like you in front of like some cool building or statue or monument or whatever. If that's the extent of your social media, you have nothing to say about Max Verstappen. He is
Bro,
absolutely the definition of clickbait. He's
that's,
so fucking good.
I feel like I just got called out right there. That's like my
No
Instagram
way.
post.
Your social's great.
Oh, oh no.
Dog.
I've totally taken like the building pictures and all that shit all the
No,
time.
I got the great. Everybody's done it, but that's not the extent of your social media. Is what I said. So the extent of your output from social media. So I was in the gym. I got the greatest compliment. Not today in the gym when I was my first day
About your
actually
feet?
back doing CrossFit. And no, stick with me. And I went to the gym today, which was the first day really back. It was awful. I'm a shell of myself. I used to be a superhuman. Now I'm like a mere mortal. Too much time with the Brits. So I was there on Saturday, and I saw one of my friends I hadn't seen in a while. And she's like, "Hey, like your editing team is like they're really killing it." And I was like, "That's me." And she's like, "You're making that?" And I was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah." She's like,
I know.
"Holy
It's
shit!" I was like,
right. Because Dom told me about that. I think Friday night when you guys left, I was like, "Oh, like who edits this shit up?" And like he was like, "Oh, Robin, Steve will do all this." I'm like,
"Steve doesn't
I was
do
like,
shit." I
I was
love
like,
Steve. The only thing Steve does are Steve videos. He doesn't do any other
oh yeah,
videos.
I know. I was surprised. Because I thought like Dom and like all of them were doing your whole thing.
I,
I didn't know that. Like, no, I give you
I
props.
feel
That
like
your editing is on point.
it's getting better. And I'm almost developing my own style. Like I have my own style now that I'm like I'm
Yeah, yeah.
fine.
You and Steve definitely have different like styles for sure. I can tell that. Oh, I should have not said
No,
that.
no, you can say that shit. Like he didn't cut up one piece that didn't wasn't a Steve yapping video for like the 7 weeks since LA. Like he just didn't do it. And I didn't do one fucking thing in the tracker or pay one of the bills or send one of the invoices out because like we have different strengths. So
Yeah,
his content is fantastic for like the
it
depth of
is.
which he does it. And I honestly just want to get him like somebody who literally just films him and does really good content with him because he just spits gold nuggets all the time. But he does have like an old interviewer style where he's like
No, but you both do that. Like you guys like won't even try to like say something, and you guys will just like pop out like
one liners.
really, a great like really good line. Like I mean, like remember we were like at the when we were like at the house like the day after the pitch stuff, and you guys like were watching the clips, and like there was like one line where like Steve would drop something crazy, and then you would drop something crazy. But like
I didn't want.
you're
I
more like
wasn't aware of that. I was out of it.
honestly you're more ruthless than anything. Like Steve would like say something great like and like inspirational,
I'm
and you would just like
ruthless.
always like you just always something like it's okay to be average, and the dude be like, okay, thanks. It's like Rob's just like,
The very bad good guy.
oh, you have to though, right?
No, I have to tell the truth. Like I actually think like the cruelest thing you can do to someone is like
It's
sugarcoat the truth. And the truth is like when if you didn't nail it, like I have a problem with it. If I can pitch your company better than you in 30 fucking seconds, like I hear your pitch one time, like that's not it. I know what you're trying to do.
I
Then
totally
you have
agree.
a real fucking problem. And the fact that like so many of them, I was like, I could have totally cooked your pitch. Like, and some of them, by the way, the ones that did great, I let them know. I was like, holy shit, like I'm blown away by
No,
how
yeah,
good you
I
did.
can tell when you walk through the elevator, I would hear you kind of walk in and be like, holy shit, that was great. And then I know like the
Yeah.
times when like, it was bad, you're like, okay, let's get out of here, let's talk, have a conversation.
Let's have a
And like
convo.
honestly, I
What
just
went
feel
wrong?
like that's something that you need to do though, because like I feel like if you just send them on the way like acting like their pitch was so great or they doing so great, how are they gonna gain anything good from that?
Exactly. It feels,
Like,
you know what it is? It feels like it's kind because you're being kind in the moment, but like longer term, it's really bad for you.
no,
Like
yeah, I
in
help
my
them out.
opinion, in my opinion, to tell someone the thing they need to hear up front versus like letting it settle, like let it sit and let them like spend time under false pretenses that they're nailing or that they nailed it. And like, honestly, the, the hardest part for people most of the time is just like, realizing I'm just telling them my opinion. I'm wrong
Exactly.
all the fucking time. But
No, exactly.
I also am the preeminent I've watched more elevator pitches than anybody in the world
Yeah,
by
easy.
far. Like by far. I know when I see a good one and I know when I see one that stinks.
No, that's good. No,
Yeah.
you're no,
You know,
you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing, and I know
I
also
know.
I'm not hating on Steve's part either because Steve's doing the right thing too. Because like you kind of need
Well,
like
one of
that.
us
Like,
has to be the good guy.
yeah, exactly.
Dude, when I like freaked out on them, how good was that?
Yo, did Dom find it? Did Dom find the video yet?
I think he probably deleted it. I don't know if
Oh
Barad
my
even filmed it, to be honest, because
god!
I think
I know. I think
Barad was like so
you know,
scared.
me just put our cameras down and everything. I'm like, what do we do? And Jess is like spamming like the close button on the elevator. She's like, let's just go down. I'm like,
Dude, because he was like, "Hey, you," he was like, "You don't have to yell at me," and I was like, "No, I do have to yell at you. You keep fucking doing the same thing." Because he just like he does too much. Like he's talking too much. It's like get the fucking hook, bro. Like
yeah,
I have to get this thing down to 40 seconds. You doing 2 minutes of interviews? Is it doing me a fucking favor?
no, I
Like,
know you're so
oh,
right.
maybe you got a hook. How about get there faster?
Yeah, you need to be like matching up with like the elevator timeline. Like, hey, you know that Rob's
One
going down
minute.
the elevator right now. You got
One
to get
minute.
that done. Yeah, exactly. I totally agree. No, I agree
You
with
got a
you.
minute, you got like a minute 20, like
Yeah,
plenty of
maybe,
time. And it
maybe, yeah.
was literally every time. And I'm like, oh my God, like this is so painful. Like I can't, I'm gonna have to watch all the footage, Jay, and they're like, oh my God, this is why he was late. Like for that question, for that thing, it better be fucking good. My suspicion is
Rob, Rob's like, I'm about
my
to crash out of the dumbest thing.
my suspicion is like he's like I think he's just trying he's doing too much. It's like, dude, if the founder is like you want the founder to shine. You don't always want to be the center of the show. Like that's just what it is. Like one of the reasons I wear black at those things is I want the founder to like stand out more. And it's
Out,
like
yeah.
you got to give them the stage, give them it's their stage. We're providing the stage for them. We're just like sort of helping them along in that moment. And like when I had a founder, I knew I got him. Like we had a clippable moment, and we got the thing message across. I was done, and it was literally like most of the time I was like 40 seconds, 35 seconds, like,
No, I
and
get that.
it
Yeah.
didn't take that long. And then sometimes they go on and on. I just cut them off, like, all right, all right, all right. Like, what do you
Like,
mean? I'm
yeah.
like, you're going like too long. Like this isn't like a 5 minute interview. You get like 45 seconds. Like
Hey, you
I have to
connect up.
clip all this shit up. Like I got to clip
Yeah,
all this shit up. I
also,
don't
like,
want fucking.
it's not like after like the event, like when we're chilling upstairs, like they could have walked up to you and like spewed some more to you too if they wanted to. It's like,
Maybe that's why I should have Steve like clip up a few things just so he sees it. Because I think like I might give him one of his stories. I'm like, hey, this is one you did. Let's see how you do. And he'll be like, I don't do this. Like, no, I want you to do it just once. Because I think when he does it, he'll see it like, oh my God, like if I give him five
uh,
hooks, it's actually not a blessing, it's a curse. Because then you have to go through five fucking hooks. And like, if the founder gave one and you gave one at the bottom and Gavin gave one and like, and then you give one at the top, it's like I have to choose between five fucking hooks. Like, it's so hard.
I get that. That makes sense. That's a
And
good
I
point there.
don't think he thinks about it like that. I think he's like, I gotta get hooks and hooks and hooks. It's like, hey babe, clickbait, not like click until you have arthritis bait, you know?
Got you. Oh, that makes sense. No, that's a good point to put out. But also, like,
It's
like
tough.
you guys are always like learning. And I like the idea of what you're saying. Like, do the Boston for a couple months. Like, do like end of the Wednesday every month. Just like
Yeah.
hit those categories. Like, just like locking it in. And once you guys gets locked in, like, then you guys are gonna be like on a good platform.
The
You know, you
only
give it.
the only pushback I'll give is like if Boston comes like boring, and I'm gonna tell them this, like if you come boring, like we're gonna go somewhere else. I don't
Oh
care how
yeah,
much it
no,
costs. Like
yeah.
I don't care. Like we can go to New York. It doesn't cost us that much to go to New York. We can go to New York and do it every fucking month, and it's a train ride down and back. Like it doesn't fucking matter. We don't have to stay there overnight, and we'll get a great spot and we'll have a great time and all this shit. It's like there and those founders will bring it. Like they're characters. If
Yeah.
Boston comes and like tries to do the like Harvard bit, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, get out of
It's
here.
not
Because
worth it. Yeah.
Miami was so fucking lit. It was incredible. I haven't even seen all the footage. I just started watching a little bit of it, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
This
Like
this coming out great. This is
there's
coming out
there's
great.
there's 10 million clicks in there for sure.
Oh, easily. No, you guys did great. Everyone, like not a single person, like even like some like the bad pitches, like everyone had like some good content moment. It was awesome.
Oh my God, I'm gonna play one of those where it's just I'm just gonna let him sit there. I'm just gonna
That's
let people see it. I'm gonna like, here's the raw.
yeah.
And the founder's gonna be like, why the fuck did you play my raw? It's like, dude, you just froze all the way up.
Get Manzino back on there. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't
Dude,
deserve that one.
Manzino, dude, what
Oh,
happened?
that was
And then I
terrible.
couldn't even I couldn't even watch the interview with Steve and
Oh,
him. He like they did this interview and he's like, oh Rob, like support the fucking interview. Gavin cut it up. And I was like, Steve, I know what your fucking interview is gonna sound like. It's like the audio sucks, the audio sucks. It's like and then I watched it, I was like, it's exactly what I thought. Really bad audio. I made it through 17 seconds, which is like I honestly feel like I'm going to heaven after that. Like I did something good. 17 seconds of that shit. I was just like, I can't do it, man. I can't do the fucking like do it right or don't do it at all. That's my
I like
vibe I'm
that.
on right now. Like
Yeah,
do it right or don't do it. Get the fuck out of here with that.
it's good
I
thinking.
had to make it 17 seconds on that dog shit interview. And it's like because he wasn't even on. Matt was not on. And Matt's a guy who needs to be on. And so Steve's like trying to like pull something out of him that's not
That's the
there.
issue. issue was like I don't think he needed the pitch that day. I think they should like he should just stayed upstairs. I don't think Matt
Nah,
needed.
we needed him. We needed a pitch.
I don't know because I feel like
Bro, I
that
feel
L
like can I be honest? I feel like the temperature in that elevator, the hot elevator, and it was piping hot.
so
I feel like
dark.
the cameras in your face was a different vibe, and I feel like me and Steve being on the elevators with them, completely different vibe, and that's just gonna get worse.
Oh yeah,
Like as founders see over and over again, me just like telling them the truth in brutal fashion, and
intense.
I just think it's gonna get worse. I just think they're gonna be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I know. I guess my one of my favorite VCs was Brandy. That girl was ruthless,
We know, we everyone knows.
ruthless, bro. Oh my god.
Randy's a homie, bro. Randy's my
No,
friend.
yeah, we were like riding down, and she'd just like be open up, and she's like, "Yeah, I really did not like that company at all." And we're just like, "Okay, bro."
Did you record any of those?
I probably did.
Bro, those are gonna be great.
I think I
She's a friend. She
did.
didn't
She was all
realize it was me when I texted her. I emailed her. I messaged her on LinkedIn. I think copy C, copy V, a message that was from Steve, so you know it was whack. You seen it? He chat
no.
GPTs everything, dog, and it's like, oh my god, stop! But it's effective. So he sent this message. I was like, and I said, it's a little long. He's like, I didn't ask for your opinion. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna send it.
That's awesome.
So I did edit it and then I sent it. And she's like, I didn't even know it was you. Like, I just was intrigued by it because the branding and the message was so tight. And I was like, all right. Did you see the stickers, by the way?
No,
Justin, you're not in that. Fuck, I have to make a new group. I got to make a new group. And it's like, because you're in the crew now. So I got to put you in the crew.
not word.
You don't get a choice. You're in the crew.
Oh, that was not my
I was
thing.
defending your mustache in the crew, by the way.
No, I know.
People were like,
I gotta shave it. I low key think I
no,
do. It's time to go.
no, no.
I don't. No, Steve was very. You like even like.
Do not listen to Steve. He's got two earrings.
Yeah, but he kind of looks tough with them. No,
Bro, keep the stash. I said the stash plays. And they're like, the stash plays with pedophiles.
honestly,
And I was like,
honestly, I
no.
think Steve should get like golden ones though.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just like silver earrings. Like, fuck
I know
all the
he
way
should like
off, dog.
gold stubs.
Gold
That's
stubs,
awesome.
dog. Gold bill diamonds. Say it
That's
with
what
your
you'll probably
chest.
call it. Well, my dad used to have gold stubs.
Of course he did, because your dad's the man.
I know he loved you guys by the way.
Ah, I'm glad he liked us.
I totally loved them.
He's just like what a dude, as you know, what a fucking dude. I really like him. Your mom's amazing. I'm not gonna say too much about your mom because like, you know what I'm saying. But like
Oh.
your mom's my age, dog.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that. I thought
No,
you were.
I bet
I thought
she's
you
like a
were
year or two older.
no, I was about
She's
to say
not
you
that.
were younger. I was about to say you were younger, but do not tell her that.
No, I'm like barely younger, like sliding in, like barely, just fucking barely.
I would put
Not.
you like, I would put you like 40.
I'm 41. How old's your mom?
Shit, I might not know my mom's whole
She's like
age. Then.
48.
Oh, that
She's
might be
like
bad.
48, 49. Yeah, yeah. She's like, yeah. Steve always says he's the same age as me too. Drives me nuts. I'm like, dude, you're like 10 years older than me. He's like, yeah, we're the same age. It's like, no, dude.
No, we're not doing that one.
He's hilarious, but yeah,
Yes, he's
it was kind of cracked out. Like I think the we're gonna do some stickers that have like a QR code on them and stuff. I'm just gonna like guerrilla market it. Like I'm just gonna guerrilla market it.
hell
Um,
yeah.
I did the maths on like what we need to do to like just do the show without a cash prize, and it's like it's embarrassingly small to do 12 shows for us next year, and like with like camera equipment and all that stuff, we could actually just like reallocate the funds into like, getting a world class editor, like a couple editors that like make really great content for us. But
And again, I'm like, I don't, I'll work with Dom, whatever too. Like whatever you guys need me to do up there, I'll.
yeah, I think you
That's,
played like an awesome role the way you were. It's like
oh yeah, I'm good with
with their
everything.
camera on the thing, like saucing up the VCs, like you were fucking perfect. It was great.
The
How cool do
VCs, the
those
VCs.
elevators look?
What?
The branding on the outside of the elevators, how cool did that look?
Oh, awesome. By the way, yo, I was
Sha
got, I got, I did the on the actual cameras, I did a clip. So Dallas will probably see I did a clip of me like walking the elevator, see like the pitch lift thing, and then I do like the background drop too. Like before anybody came in the
I,
elevator, it was just me Jesse
I
down
didn't
there. I
love
was
the internal of the elevator. I thought the I
I
think
honestly, in my opinion, the only
it was
issue
a
I had
miss.
is so like you have the white sticker with like all like the late like with the sponsors.
Should
I
have
think that
clear.
that whole wall should have been, or you should have been clear, or that whole wall should have been white. I feel like having like that like in the middle and then
That's
be
what I
the
said.
silver.
That's what I said. Did nobody listen to me? It's okay. Um,
No, I mean,
listen. Look. The thing is, you're going to either listen to me and realize I'm right, or you're going to not listen to me, and I'll let you do your thing, and then you'll realize how wrong you are.
then you're learning
Because
you're
like
wrong. Okay. That's so
I was
fair.
like,
Yeah.
how many of you went to school and did graphic design? Like, none of you? Okay, cool. How many of you studied color theory? Okay. None of you. Cool. Okay. I'm just making sure that I got the count correct here, that none of you have any experience in this, and you're telling me who does what to do. Okay, cool. Got it. But like, whatever. It's just the footage I have to clip up. No big deal.
No,
But
yeah.
like,
I
it's
just
gonna
told
be
you
the
that.
it's gonna be the thing when I just add it up. I'm like, another reason you should listen to me because you didn't on this, and
That's
look how
a good
wrong you
idea.
were.
You're right. Like if it was like transparent, I think that would have looked a lot
But
better.
the elevator doors looked insane, and that's all
It did.
everybody's gonna remember.
Yeah. And
Man,
that's what you need to see. That's the big thing you need to see. You just need to see the pitch lifts and like that's what we're getting to, you know?
Barack was better at working the top of the floor and did a much better job with a much more difficult job than Dom was working the bottom of the house. I'm going to say that right now.
Really?
Dom, I had to like grab him sometimes, like, Dom, who's my next person? He's like, I don't know. He's over there like chatting it up with people. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, so
Barack,
wait, so
Barack,
you're saying Dom should be like automatically going to film that next person
yeah,
while you're like getting down there instead of like you going to
yeah,
find like leading you over.
yeah.
I did notice that in a couple clips where
Or,
like he was
or,
like
or
kind of
get me off get me coming off the elevator. Like every
and then you're
time
walking over to
Barack
the next
saw
person.
every single person coming off the elevator. Barack caught every single person, every one of them. Just boom, got him. And then he'd like get the mic back. He'd ask us questions. Like he fucking worked. And I think Dom did too, but I think it's a little. I think maybe bottom of the house is a little harder.
It's an interesting one. That's crazy.
You know what's interesting is like we didn't see the opportunity to like just have Gavin being recorded by Dom and then Dom passing it off to me and me and Gavin having a moment with the founder and then like that's the pass off.
So
That's a
I feel
way better pass off.
actually the good idea was you'd have like them already like kind of recording the next person ready up. They would have like that kind of thing, and like he would always just like
And
lead
I
like
would
right
know who's coming up because Gav's already warmed them
exactly.
up. I walk over and then we start and then whoever gets like then I start walking with them and it's like this is great. It would fucking rock.
I gotta say that like that lobby was hectic though.
Of course it was.
Like I think there should be like a way more like of an organized fashion on like what was going on because it was like you're walking out there and you're like group two person nine and like someone's popping out over there. They're like me and you're like what are you doing over there? It's like
Bro, it's impossible. And people are like, we only need to do 6 to 8 shows this year because we know what we're doing. I'm like, I don't know what fucking rock you're crawling out from underneath and claiming that you did a good job, but like I know what it should feel like as someone in the show, and I know what it should feel like as someone who's attending the show, and that's not the thing I want people feeling. And you could tell me whatever you want. But the level and the standard that you're asking for and what I'm asking for are not the same thing.
no
I
we're
want
like
somebody to come to the pitch lift and never forget about it and tell 10 of their friends because it was the most incredible experience of their entrepreneurial lives. That's what I want.
that's all
And if
you're
it's less than that, I really don't have a lot of interest in doing it.
no because like
Yeah.
what was it what was the whole point of that then? It's like
Yeah, you
if you're
can't
not
go
gonna take
around
anything if you're not taking anything good and like meaningful out of the situation, then it's like you're not only wasting your guys' time, you're wasting your own time.
it's like if you don't surprise and delight your guests and in some moments bring them into absolute awe and be the conversation they're having with everybody around the holidays, then like, didn't you kind of miss? And maybe they'll talk about it, but like some of them won't because it wasn't that memorable because it was like really good, but it wasn't great.
I don't know, my opinion, but it's my first ones. I think that was fucking great.
So if you thought that was
Uh,
great, I'm glad you thought it was great.
I've been peddling that to like everyone I talked to. Like when I came home, like that was one of the best shows I've ever been in my life. And bro, I have like so many pictures on my phone of all weekend. I'm just like showing people. I'm like, you gotta see this. Like
Uh,
I recorded like a video with like that one. I don't know if you like this. I don't know if you were in the elevator for the one girl with the pitch that she was pitching her like own friend's company. It's a blonde girl. I don't know if it was
nah,
you or Steve in the elevator. She's
nah,
pitching this
wasn't
company
me.
like AI logistics, and
I don't think it was me.
I thought it was pretty cool. And like I would get out of Ever, and I talked to her later. I'm like, it's awesome. And then she like tells me she's like, oh yeah, it was like my friend's company that I'm promoting. I'm like, oh, that's still kind of cool though. I'm like,
It's
that's
gonna be hard
awesome.
to clip up, but I mean,
And
I've
then
had
also,
to do it.
I found out she came all the way down from New Fairfield, Connecticut for this.
Incredible. People will
Like,
travel. Like I'm telling you, people will travel for this once we get the word out.
wait,
It's there's
didn't Matt come
huh?
from somewhere?
Who
Manzino came from somewhere, right?
from Houston? From Houston. We had people from New York. We had people from California. We had people from Texas. And um, we have like a cult like following, which is really crazy. I felt and I still feel very awkward about like my interactions with the crowd because they were like Rob, 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 and I'm like I don't. And I'm supposed to know. I can't remember all of you. I really try.
Oh
I
yeah,
love you. I really do. Thank you for the support. I promise if I had the memory space in my brain,
I like
I would
that.
try so hard to recall you, but I can't. And
It was kind
I
of dark in the room too, so it's like,
no, it's too hard to put a face with a name now. I've met over 10,000 people in the last 10 years. It's really fucking hard. Like,
I
and
get
it's
that.
more than that. And it's more than that now. Like we've had, just from the pitch list, I've probably met like 700 unique people, 750 this year, just from those 4 nights.
That would have
Yeah.
been like that would have been like close to 100 people on Miami for sure, right? It
No, it was like 125, 140 maybe. Yeah.
was a lot. Yeah, it was
It
pretty
was a
packed.
lot. It's exactly what you're trying to do. I mean, it was so packed that people were out in the hallway, like taking pictures while I was trying to interview. I'm like, you gotta get the fuck out of the way.
It's yeah, Rob brought that up. He's like, I was trying to like film them, and I kept like backing into you. He's like, yo, he's like, get out of the way.
I know, and I
Like,
couldn't tell him. I was like, oh my God, he did so good. It
Rob did
was
me.
so. My point is like, if you don't, I want founders to not only just have that experience, like this was so different and new, but I don't want it just to be the novelty that appeals to them. I want it to be the entire experience from the moment they they interact with us from their first accepted invitation to be an auditioner on the pitch lift show
Oh
to
hell yeah,
the moment they arrive at the venue and are like, oh my God, I'm here. And from that moment until they leave, I want them to be like, that was the best use of my time. It was memorable and valuable and completely
oh yeah.
unforgettable. Yeah. And that's
And
that's what I want.
it definitely was for some people. My favorite part about like one of my favorite part about the whole night too is like there was people like in the lobby before like you guys were even pitching or having people come to pitch, and they're like practicing pitching to each other. That was awesome
That's
to
what I
see.
love. That's what I
I love
love. Yeah.
that. Like I saw that one time. I was like, that's awesome. Like
That's
you
what the
guys are like
thing's all about.
two different companies, two different people you guys probably never met, and they're like, just like, hey, pitch me for 30 seconds. Let me see how it sounds. It's like that's amazing. It really
Iron
is.
sharpens iron, bro. Iron
Exactly.
sharpens iron. It's like you get in that fucking bullpen, and it's like you can learn a lot there. Like even better than the line, the bullpen was like way better. So one of the venues we're looking at in Boston that's probably going to end up being the one has this massive, like a pretty cool lobby, like pretty big lobby, very vertically expressed, but a nice space for people to like spread out a bit. That's probably going to be the spot that we're in, and that it'll afford a lot of opportunities for founders to like talk to each other and pitch each other and like do their last second preparation. And I
And I think that's
promise,
what we
like
need.
I promise, like I know, and now, like how fucking crazy it is for them as an experience to go on those elevators and pitch. Like it's gotta. I mean, have you ever seen an adult have like that strong a response? Like it was like a childlike response,
Bro, I love that the one the girl that rapped to you, you were like you were so stunned. You were
dude.
like, You're like, what? You were like, oh my god, we gotta walk off. We gotta talk right now. I just
Yeah,
love it.
she crushed. But
She
like, what
was
about the
awesome.
ones like just absolutely froze up? Just like,
Oh, I
or the ones like
know.
openly said like, "Oh, I fucked up. I'm so sorry." And we're like, "Just pitch. Like, you know this better
Yeah,
than anybody.
and
Just
then at
pitch."
that point, they're like two in their head, and it's like, yep, you gotta get off the elevator, bro. It's your time. It's like,
Can I keep? No, you can't. Like,
no,
that's like that part of it is just so hard to articulate to like people that don't experience it. But the thing is, the one thing we have on our side is like every time we do it, there's another batch of people experiences it and goes down the world. It's like, holy shit. And if we make that experience better and better, make the content better and better, it's unfuckwithable because it's so cool. It's lightning in a bottle. And my problem is I'm going, guys, we have lightning in a bottle. We have this crazy, unique asset that if we develop properly is short form and long form content. It is the gold mine of a show. It's the
yeah,
gold mine of content. And then we go, if like we only want to do six of those next year or eight of those, we don't want to try to do 12 of them. You don't want to try to get the best of this in the world and create a massive moat between us and any other person that's going to come along and do a real elevator pitch. Like, you don't think that's important? You think that we're the only ones who are thinking about this?
no, definitely not. So
Exactly,
that's
dog.
your point. It's like you need to be like that one step above everyone else. You're right. If you start compromising for small things, like we shouldn't be doing that all the time. We should be doing smaller events. We should be
I'm
doing
going to do
less.
12 of them with or without you. That's what I'm going to tell the team on Wednesday.
Do it.
I'm gonna do 12 of them with or without you. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I
I
do
totally
not
agree.
give a shit. I will do it without you. I will find 12 schmucks to help me with cameras. I will do it with just 12 founders. I don't care. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, because you're gonna
And
be
when
that
that,
step above. You're gonna be that one step above everyone else, and what's gonna happen is that you're gonna be the
I
one that's gonna be
already
seen.
am. I
Yeah,
already
oh,
am.
I know you are. I know you are. But like that's the issue. You got to stay a step above. You can't like compromise to go a step below. You're already
No,
doing
I'm
the
saying
best.
even
Do the most.
even in the crew, I'm the most. I've done the most of them. I'm the
Oh, I
only
know.
one who's done a pitch lift by my lonesome. I had Eric, lovely guy at CIC, helped me just think through some of it and like a little bit of logistics. But literally, it's just the two of us, and we ran like 12 companies through. Each of them pitched three founders. I mean, three VCs. So we did 36 pitches in like I think it was like 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, we were like we had like we sequenced it where we had like a founder would go up and then they get to the back of their queue. And then they come down and go back of their queue. They come up and then they were done.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
pretty
like
cool.
when people tell me like we did a good job last week, I go, you didn't do a good job. I've done a fucking good job. I know what it looks like. I know what a well-oiled machine looks like. That was not it. I'm like, I'm sorry, but like I did it. Like, I already know. Like, don't
Hey,
tell me I didn't do
that's
it.
you get to say that because like you're right. You're the one that's been experiencing this shit. So it's like
I'm the one
you
who's
gotta
been
be
doing this
you
shit.
know?
It's my
All right.
sixth
Well,
year of doing these. Six
I'm, I'm
years.
I'm loving this conversation now, but we should probably talk a little
We
bit
got.
more F1.
Oh
Like,
shit. Yeah. Sorry.
so wait, should I like edit this out afterwards or
Whatever. Do whatever you want. It's our
no?
podcast. It's our life.
I'm doing like the final F1 of the podcast, including pitch lift talk.
Okay. So F1. Rate this season.
Fuck, damn. I don't know. You gotta go first in that one because I want to kind of like compare it to a season, honestly. And I
I.
feel
I. I.
I feel like I would compare it to something like 2021.
Oh, I got it. I
Like
got it. It's a pineapple and bacon pizza. That's what the season was.
yeah.
It's not obvious, but it's pretty awesome. Like at points,
Whoa. Pineapple on pizza is not awesome.
shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
Okay.
What about like a supreme or like a meat lover's pizza?
No, that's too much of a good thing. That's 2022.
I don't know. Pineapple on a pizza. I feel like that'd be like the worst season.
It's like 2022 or 20 like 16, like when the Mercedes just ran away from everybody, when the Red Bull ran away from it. It's too much of a good thing. Um, this is like this one was one that was not obvious because it was we all kept thinking like McLaren's just going to run away with this, and they were right from the team perspective. But then it just became obvious like they were going to have real trouble figuring out who they wanted to take home the drivers. And the longer that they sort of went back and forth between the two of them, the longer they just kept the door open for Max to drive his way into contention.
That's so
And
great.
the fact that he landed in second, like in second place by 2 fucking points
It's
in
insane.
that tractor of a car is just wild. I mean, look at Yuki's goddamn qualifying sessions and admit that he's not one of the best drivers in the pack, but he's probably the median driver in the Formula One
Oh
grid
yeah.
this year. Median. Who's the median driver? It's got to be Yuki, right?
Yeah,
Always
probably
like 10,
Yuki,
11, 10, 11, 10, 11. You know?
Yuki and Lawson. Yuki and Lawson. Well, Lawson for Racing Bulls, not Lawson for Red Bull. That was just embarrassing.
Well, everything was embarrassing in this car this year. Um, so my point is that I think you got to look at it and evaluate it on that basis and say, like, well, that's a bad car, and the season should have been boring. They should have appointed one of those guys to be the world champion back in Australia. Never mind.
They spun it up. You're right.
Oh my God. And the fact that the announcers said the first thing they said when they crossed the checker flag, papaya rules. It was like, you fucking losers.
Oh,
Like,
that pisses me off.
oh my God. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. Has there been a worse sports call for a driver's championship than
Never,
it
never in my life.
was so bad. Why would you say papaya rules when you could say like sometimes the good guy, the nice guy does finish first? Like something like that. Like to go with papaya rules, you could go with papaya rules when they win the team's championship. To
Yeah,
short
yeah.
Lando, to short Lando, who isn't very tall in stature, by the way, to short Lando on that and say papaya rules is his call as he comes across the finish line to claim his first drivers championship. I don't I don't know, man. It just felt like underwhelming.
And, I'm trying to figure this out right now. Do you remember when so Zach Brown hopped on the radio with Lando?
It was so boring.
What do you say? And like everyone's like making fun of him for saying like the stupidest thing ever to Lando.
I forget what I don't listen. I don't remember. I don't listen, and I don't
I don't
remember.
remember
Hey, babe,
fully. Yeah,
what?
I don't.
Oh, I gotta go shaking out the boys in a second. Okay, listen, we gotta finish up. All I will
Wait,
say is I don't remember anything Snack Brown says ever, and I'm not gonna remember what Snack Brown says
Zach
on
Brown,
the
I love
in
that.
lap from a fucking championship drive that was kind of like a pineapple and bacon pizza.
I'll let you take this one. I'll let you take this one.
Kind of sweet, but also like, what the fuck am I doing here? And that was this season. Like, we showed
Love
up so many weekends as a crew, like my crew, my friends. We showed up so many weekends thinking like, of course, the McLaren's going to drive away, and we're just going to be like seeing who's in the outs in the points. And very rarely did that happen. Such was the incompetence level of this team this year. And so, I think it's going to go down as the worst team to ever win a
it.
team championship, and the worst driver to ever win a drivers championship. And the reason being is because they just like for a team that had so much pace in hand over the field, they could not have underperformed more. Like
Oh,
they were so underwhelming. It was like Patrick Mahomes this year. So underwhelming.
yo, I like that. That's a great comparison right there. That's awesome.
Like
All right, man.
Travis Kelsey this year.
Yeah, shit,
Underwhelming. Still
shit.
pretty great, but underwhelming.
Yep. Like, did he
Ah,
deserve to win sometimes? All right. Well, last time of the season, guys, lights out. Which I can't believe you're saying that. It's lights out now.
that makes me sad.
Isn't that sad? All right, we're
Makes
gonna do
makes
our.
me makes my penis sadder than Lando's mom.
Oh, there we go, Rob. All right, well, we're gonna do another podcast Monday. We're just like doing a week recap of like what
Let's do
the
it.
driver's been up to, and
Yeah.
we're gonna figure out.
Which ones are on holiday where?
Well, I'm guessing Lando's gonna be partying for the rest of the week. He's gonna be like on his high. until he crashes at some
He's
point.
like a sad version of James Hunt.
Damn, that's a great way to put that. Oh my god, that's gonna be an amazing clip right there. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Lando sucks.
Rob, have a good night. Tell the
You
fan
too,
I say
man.
have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay?
Love you. Bye.
Love you too, man. Bye.